Schumacher came across and really blocked Fisichella out. Schuey did not realise Fisichella was there, did not give him any space, and I'm afraid, Michael, you cannot blame that on Fisichella. Look, he's moved across onto his line and then braked, so Fisichella quite late into the corner, but that was at least 50-50. Michael gave him no space.
So he's all right. You can see that he's ripped off the right-hand front wheel.
Remember where we said earlier on where there's a compression and the car hits the ground hard, and that's what Fisichella's just hit very hard. It takes you offline momentarily. The underneath of the car is steering the car and not the steering wheel itself, and you're just going straight to the scene of the accident.
Okay, watch out for Massa covering Coverline, and watch out for Hamilton starting behind Massa. The race is underway. The heat haze lifts, and we come down to turn 1, 2, 3, 4 abreast in places. Hamilton straight up into second place, and it looks like Raikkonen has been boxed out of it. He's way down. We've got a collision at the back. If that's Fisichella, that's 3 years in a row he's been involved in a start line shunt.
And we'll see it from another angle now, right at the back there. Fisichella locks his front wheel. He's gone in way too hot. Very nasty accident. They were an awful long time putting the lights on, weren't they, for the start? So the cars would have struggled for tyre temperature and pressure as they headed down to turn 1, and of course brake temperature too.
The Honda engine lets go of Takuma Sato. That has happened before this year in Grand Prix, and that's a warning sign for Jenson Button, his teammate. Oh, we've got a crash, a big one. It's a well, I don't know who that is, but that's a big impact with the Armco barrier.
Raikkonen's trying to drive through, and what happens then? Let's keep an eye out. Fisichella's going to come in there and find some cars slowing down, I would imagine. Let's have a look. Oh, there he goes, right over the back of a McLaren of Coulthard. Coulthard with no rear wing then. Fisichella just didn't slow down.
Disponibili dell'incidente, riprese con le telecamere fisse dell'autodromo di Monza. La qualità non è perfetta, ma guardate adesso la macchina di Fisichella che arriva, va in testa a coda e finisce fuori pista. Ecco qui l'altra immagine ripresa dalla seconda telecamera. Non si vede il momento dell'impatto contro il guardrail, avvenuto ad una velocità superiore ai 250 km/h. Questa invece è la macchina distrutta, come vedete nella parte.
And they started work again at 2:30 the spot. Oh, Fisichella!
That's a big accident from Fisichella. I think that's coming out of the bus stop. He's obviously lost it and hit the end of the barrier. That's a very nasty accident. That'll bring out the safety car. We've just seen a Minardi come past without a rear wing, and this is the same thing that happened to Schumacher and Coulthard. Oh, that is a nasty accident. And now remember, Wirtz was like this in Monaco in a Benetton. Nothing he can do, no way. That's a horrible accident.
Yeah,
he brings his head over, and that just looks like a torpedo, doesn't it?
Well,
yeah, safety car's out, look.
You do have to wonder whether the race will go its full distance as you see that enormous crash replayed. Let's see who's in the race now, because I suspect Nakano will be retiring as well.
Got a safety car deployed because Giancarlo Fisichella has had a big accident at the top of Eau Rouge. He's okay, he's popped out of the car, no problem, but he lost it right in the middle of the corner.
That's Fisichella earlier in the lap going off, obviously, and this is him just clipping the inside curb, puts the back of the car out of shape, it's pointing in the wrong direction, and straight into that safer barrier up the top there. It's sort of a conveyor belt in front of a lot of car tyres. It does a good job of slowing you down, but look, just rips the car to pieces.
To make that change.
We've got a Jordan off. That's Fisichella. Yeah, Giancarlo Fisichella is off. That's on the outside of the Estoril turn. The fast right hand. Look at the left rear. It's completely taken off. And we'll have to take another look. Hopefully we'll get a replay. Red flags are out.
Let's take a look. Here we go.
And we'll have another look here at what's happened through the right-hander. And is he just going to run too wide? He puts the wheel over the curb. No, his bits come off. The front wing came off. The front wing came off as he went over the curb. And then, of course, with no front grip, the car just ran wide. Oh, that is a nasty accident. Big, big impact. And they are travelling at very high speeds on the exit of that corner, some 160, 170 miles an hour. And the thing just... Now, let's take a look here. He comes out over the curb, bobbles that front wing. Now, you would not expect that. He didn't hit the curb that hard to expect. And, of course, it lifts the front end off the off the tarmac completely. It wedges underneath the chassis, and that is very worrying indeed. Brings back memories of losing wings earlier this year from other teams.
Piccolo italiano che ha Faenza ma che non vuole assolutamente scomparire.
Scusa, fermo. Ettore, un terribile incidente per Fisichella, un terribile bandiera rossa.
All'uscita della curva Blanchimont è andato a toccare quelle righe bianche, come dicevamo prima, pericolosissime in questi casi. Si allarga troppo, il fisico va a toccare la riga bianca, vedete, controlla la vettura che gli gira però dalla parte opposta, quindi una sorta di pendolo, e lì purtroppo è velocissimo, va a sbattere contro le barriere in maniera pesante, però le due file di gomme che sono poste in quel tratto lo proteggono abbastanza, anche se arriva al cappottamento, dove però ovviamente la velocità è già stata persa.
Davvero abbiamo tremato per la dinamica di questo incidente, per la violenza dell'impatto e poi anche per questa capriola che ha effettuato la Benetton. Per fortuna Fisichella non ha avuto conseguenze. Ettore, se sei ancora in linea con Rumi, noi chiediamo scusa, ma
Certo,
purtroppo
noi...
questo episodio ha catturato subito la nostra attenzione.